Hey guys, this is Jerry Goldsmith coming to you from Lake Mary, Florida, just a little bit north of Orlando, and I'm making this video specifically to tell you a little bit about Mike Hobbs and why I hold Mike in such high regard. There are a few things I don't want to leave out, so I actually made some notes, so you'll forgive me if I refer to them occasionally, but these are the points I really want to stress. You know, the term guru, stealth marketing, internet ninja, all those kind of things, they are tossed around. I mean, everybody on the web now is a ninja. Everybody on the web is a guru. And frankly, you know what that means. That means they're going to offer you a product via a video email or a product via a webinar. And lo and behold, what they're going to do is tell you that, gee, this is the way you have to do it. If you're not doing such and such this way, you're really costing yourself, and they've split tested it, and they're so sure that their right method is the right method. And by the way, if you do it right now and only right now, you can buy their method or their program or whatever for $19.97 or $47 or $97. Great, and then you click through and you buy that, and then, hey, wait, page 2 comes up, and you know what? We only told you half the story. If you really want to make this work, you got to click through the next page and get the second $97. And this page is going to disappear after 30 seconds. And if you don't do it now, you're going to miss out forever, and you'll be an internet dummy, and you can never make any money. Well, here's the reason those guys do all of that junk. They've made it big time. They're already the names in the industry. They don't need to have you work with them on their projects. They don't need to use methods that you're going to use. They're there to sell you something. That's it. Okay. Here's why Mike is so different. I've been online now for about 6 or 7 years, and frankly, I mean, we both know the names of the other guys, the other Mikes in the world, and the other Jonathans in the world, and people like that, whose sole ambition it is to sell you product. Well, Mike's sole ambition is to get value to you. Just get value to you. He teaches you to do the things that he's doing, not that he did 5 years ago and can now make a course out of it. He's teaching you to do the things that he's doing right now to prosper himself and his family and his team and those people who are following him or working with him on the internet in various businesses or various co-ops or on his websites. So Mike is doing it. Mike Hobbs is doing it right now, and he invites you to go along and do it with him. One of the things he teaches is provide 95% or 90% value, and then 10% of the time you can go ahead and sell something. After you have that relationship, well, everybody says that. Well, Mike does it to a fault. Mike doesn't provide 90% or 95% value. It's almost 99.9. He just gives away and gives away and gives away and teaches and teaches and teaches. And every now and again he'll say, hey, and by the way, you don't have to buy this. I did. I bought this and I'm using it. And you know what? Yeah, it would help if you went through my affiliate link, but here's what you need to do it the way that I'm doing it. You don't have to do it that way, but that's what I'm doing, and it might be helpful if you did it that way also. So, you know, I will tell you that I've paid those $1,200 prices and those $4,500 prices and even the $5,000 prices, and I've joined the inner circles and done all of those things. And again, those courses are good courses, but they're not being done by somebody who's using them right then and there. And so the explanations and the care in which they're taught and the ability to interchange with the quote guru are limited. When you do something with Mike, you're in his Skype room, and so he's in that Skype room. Unless he's in Iraq, and he's just returned from his 3rd tour of duty, number 3. So he's been over there defending our country, serving us, because I didn't go. You know, I'm a little too old to go, but so he was doing that service for us, and he's done it 3 times, and now he's back, and he's going to really take off in his internet world and in his internet businesses. So. There's a couple of reasons why Mike is not that typical kind of guru. Now, that is not to say that he doesn't have the knowledge to do what he's doing. But what it is to say is that he's still growing. He's still learning. He's still figuring out how to get this all done. He's doing it very successfully. And what he says to you is, hey, just join me. Just follow along. Do what I'm doing. I'm not selling you this $5,000 program. I'm going to give you most everything you need. And in the event that I don't, if there's something that I'm buying, that I'm using, that I need, I'm going to tell you about that. And then you can buy it, and you can use it, you know, etc. And sometimes, frankly, he gets stuff that he just that he buys and he just gives to us. So, yeah, on the site, Mike will discuss some of the things that he's doing that might cost you money. But again, the big difference is Mike is spending the exact same money that he's asking you to spend. He just did it. And he might say, hey, you know what? I'm teaching you all this stuff, so go through my affiliate link. You know, support me. And if this is a $20 program, let me make my $4 or $5. And I think that's more than fair. So again, when he says that a service or a product is valuable, you know it's not because he's necessarily profiting from that product or service, although he might. But rather, he is actually using it to produce something right now that is valuable for us and that we'll be able to use. So again, just having come back from his third tour of duty, you know, he's ready to explode his business, and I'm certainly going to be joining him on that journey, on that internet explosion. I've learned more from Mike with spending very, very, very few dollars. His website is free. It's free. Now, at some point, we're going to be able to host domains and do some other things, and then it's going to cost us the grand total of $10 a month. If you've been in MLSP, if you've been in Prosperity Central, if you've been in those other systems, you know what those things cost. And that's for the basics. If you want additional stuff, you know what? There's the add-on. There's the upsell, you know, the inevitable upsell. So Mike has a line that he has on his blog, and he's used it on Facebook, and here's what it is. My prosperity prospers 10,000 people, and their prosperity prospers me. So I would invite you to be one of those 10,000 people that Mike's prosperity will bless. And in return, you will bless him, you'll bless your family, you'll bless your entire business. And I would just tell you that Mike is a tremendous guy to stay with, to learn from, and to be part of his teams and part of his organizations. I would strongly and unqualifiedly recommend that Mike be one of your business partners. So that's it from Orlando, Florida. It is that time of the year where it is time to wish everybody here a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I would tell you, make Mike your Christmas present for this year. And if you do, you will have a pretty happy New Year, certainly in terms of your internet knowledge, your sales and marketing, your blogging, all of those things that he will teach you that is on his site for free. Just God bless, have a great year, and take advantage of Mike's remarkable generosity and his brilliance.